I think Cooper wins. Just because we know what Cooper is and we know what it's going to be. But if the con man wins, Melo, you got snubbed. I would like to bring up the NBA versus Carmelo Anthony in my argument.
And now, from Oak Park, Illinois, your host of the Shump Street Podcast, Iman Shumpert.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Shump Street. I'm your host, Iman Shumpert. I'm here with my big brother, Ahrii, and the team, and this is the NBA show with championship aspiration. It's time for the rear view, where we take a look at the past week of NBA action, and we tell you all the good stories. Let's get into it. At number one, Jayson Tatum is back in the NBA and back in a Boston Celtics uniform after 10 months recovering from a torn Achilles. Tatum made his season debut and put up 15 points, 12 rebounds, and 7 assists in 27 minutes of action in a 20-point win against the Dallas Mavericks. What a great game to come back. Jesus. He then followed it up Sunday with 20 points and a win against the Cavaliers. In the lead up to Jayson's return, Carmelo Anthony had this to say, my big dog.
How tricky is it bringing a star player back to a team that's like already in rhythm?
It could be tricky if you don't establish it early. Because right now, Jaylen is holding the fort down. You don't want to that up. The excitement of bringing JT back is going to uplift everybody. But how you implement him is very important. I'm sure the front office and Joe Mazzulla is thinking like, holy like how the am I going to do this? How do I have a conversation with JT and say, hey, we're going to bring you off. Like, what do you think about coming off the bench while you get your rhythm and find your pace? And what do you think about that? That's a tough conversation, especially with somebody who already put out there and said, I'm coming back to be Jayson Tatum.
And the team's playing good. They're second in the East, right?
They're great.
They're playing great. Yeah. You know what I mean?
He's an MVP candidate. JB sacrificed everything. He was a sacrifice guy. Here, JT, go ahead, you lead. Boom, I'm going to lead in my way. I'm going to help you lead. But now I held the fort down for you. I held the fort down for the whole organization who probably didn't think we would be in this situation.
Right.
JT got to be very mature about this situation. Like, we got a chance to come back and win a championship. You know what I mean? Let me just put my pride and my ego to the side for these next 3 months and continue to let JB
be the man.
Steer the ship.
Yeah.
Because he's proven that he's doing it.
Yeah.
He's doing it at the MVP level on both sides of the court. You know, nobody thought Boston would be like, there's people down at Boston. They have a complete team to go out there and win a championship.
You know, I'm already biased, you know. Big brother Anthony over there.
You right though.
Yeah. I like everything he said though, because it is a sticky situation. But after seeing him, boy, Ahrii, it looks in rhythm to me. I mean, he started off with a hiccup against Dallas. You could tell it was just a little bit of overly too excited. But he got into his groove. He got into his mode. I feel like against the Cavs, he was very locked in to say, this is about winning. I'm not on the court right now to make it about me. This is about winning. I thought all his shots was in rhythm. He didn't try and do too much. He didn't overextend himself to test his Achilles out or nothing like that. He just played within rhythm. He played within the team, and I thought that it looked great. I don't think they're going to have a bigger problem as we once thought. With those two button heads. And, of course, that changes in a playoff series. But I don't know. I think they're ready for this challenge. I did not expect him to look as good as he did.
I'm excited to see what he's got, and I do want to see, like, what type of adjustments they're going to make, because there is going to be a decision to be made there. Like, seeing both games and seeing how he's playing and how he's moving, I don't think Boston or the Celtics thought that he was going to be, you know, this further along. Like, I feel like that extra time off that he had did a lot of good for him. Or not extra time, like him coming back quicker did a lot better for, you know, the team right here in this position, just because they're about to hit the playoffs. So you do need that playoff look, like Carmelo was saying, coming off the bench or not. That might be something that JT wants to look at. I'm not saying that's something he needs to do for the rest of the year, but that might be something they could, or at least a way that they could use him more effectively.
Trainer Drew Hanlen then responded, "Oh, Oh man, niggas got jokes today.
Like, he just being a jerk. He can't have an opinion now.
Once upon a time in the cafeteria, he was like, that doesn't define your career. And I was like, bro, you got to tell that to another sucker. You got to get a ring. Like, I don't care. We have to win a ring. Like, I just don't see how this works without the jury. Like, what is the point? I've always said that to Melo. A comment like this will piss you off because it's like, see, Elo, this is what I was talking about. This is bullshit. This is when a motherfucker get to stick his foot, you know, in the door closing and the motherfucker just stick their foot in there and just jam it, but you can't see how the door's still open. They just slide their foot in and hold it. He just holding his foot in there just so that he could say that dumbass shit, and then he gonna take his foot out because he can't get in the fucking locker room. You know what I'm saying? Like, take your foot out now because we about to put our jerseys on and play.
Yeah, I feel like just that proves offense was taken. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
just,
that just
like,
proves offense was taken. Like,
I thought he broke down. I thought he broke it down pretty well.
He broke it down perfectly, and you can't like dispute that. Like, these are thoughts and feelings that the coach, the front office, that everybody definitely is having. Like, I don't like the fact that we're going to act like, you know, people aren't trying to make adjustments right now or scrambling to make adjustments that everybody is expecting them to.
It didn't seem like he was taking a shot either. He was just saying, you know, his opinion about the dynamics of the team, not like saying Jayson Tatum don't know how to win or something.
Yeah, Drew Hanlen, man, you was in your feelings when you wrote that, man. Like, he was kind of upset, bro. Yeah,
hey, Drew, man, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah. He need to go touch some grass, man.
It's like, you know, headband Mello. Don't do that. What KD say? You know, you guys know me, right?
Y'all know who I am. You know who I am.
Stay mellow. Don't do dude like that. Jaylen Brown recently has to say this about Victor Wembanyama. Let's see it.
That boy Wemby is a problem. Yeah. Told you they can come back. When I say I'm the best two-way player in the league, it's not counting Wemby. Like, Wemby don't count. Wemby don't count. He not even human. I'm the best human player. Human player.
That's pretty accurate. I like that take.
I don't like that take. I don't like the take.
I like
because he is funny. It's funny.
What's the matter
that
with
nigga's human, and he in the West. So you better hope his two-way ass don't be in the goddamn championship fucking with y'all. I don't like it. It was funny, but fuck that, Jaylen. You need to just go at him. We want war. He's on the other side. We want war. Talk your shit. You talking about best human player. What is this?
The last two games, though, he been blocking everything.
I get it. He out there playing like it's a Fisher-Price rim. I get it. I love to watch it. That's fine. Don't be admitting somebody's better than you at defense.
So now he in trouble for telling the truth?
Yeah, like what the fuck is you talking about? He a grown-ass man on the other team. Like, I feel like some shit could have got talked there, but niggas want to be friends or something. I don't want friendly. Go back to the other Jaylen Brown. He was disrespectful early on. He was ready to talk shit. Talk some shit, because Wemby, I promise you Wemby ain't gonna say it respectfully. What do you call it? Ethical basketball?
I'm just glad to be part of something that's growing to be so beautiful and so pure and ethical basketball, you know?
No, I'm just talking shit though. Jaylen Brown, I ain't gonna lie. You top 5 on my list. I always put guards high on my list because we got to see all the real action. Everybody that want to do all the nice tricks and all that. But it's like, I always shout out all my guards that go out here and lock up and lock in. You know what I'm saying? Lock in and lock up. That's what I'm talking about. So talk your shit. Stop. Don't bow down, because then everybody gonna start doing that. Like, yeah, you know, he's the alien. No. We need Formula 51 out this bitch. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Now let's get to it. The Charlotte Hornets have won 10 of their last 11 road games. They hadn't lost on the road since January 17th against the Warriors. Notable road wins since January include the Celtics by 29, the Rockets by 10, the Magic by 27, the Nuggets by 23, Lakers by 18, and the Thunder by 27. The Hornets only 3 games back out of the 6th seed. Will they avoid play-in games, and will they win a round in the playoffs? I told y'all how I feel. I got crucified for having the nerve to compare the man to SGA. I totally get it. But I told y'all, if they go in the playoffs, they are a dangerous fucking team. That they just dangerous. Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges, Trip Nip. It's just, hey man. All right, how you feel? You feel like I feel like they get around in the playoffs. If they do get in there, I'm counting them for one round.
I think they should be okay getting through the first round of the playoffs. I feel like they got enough talent to do that. And they got LaMelo, who's good for at least 30. I think they're going to run into problems, though, once they get past the first round and into the second round because of their bench. I feel like their bench is a huge weakness, and their interior rebounding is also a huge weakness. 2 things you really need past the first round in the playoffs, and even in the first round in the playoffs. So we'll see. I think we're just looking at fool's gold right now, though, with these wins.
I'll put it this way. Either they're going to be a hard team to figure out, or they just going to get swept and danced out the playoffs immediately because they just acting crazy. Just don't let them get a win and get no confidence. They one of them teams that it's like, if you slit their throat early, cool. If you give them a little hope and have them feeling like they raw, well, they already feel like they raw. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I like watching them. They feel like they just feel like they raw as hell. And I like that. You need that delusion. They have it, and they shoot a lot of fucking threes. That shit is like seeing them
to a fault.
But seeing them being able to beat the Thunder, beat the Nuggets, beat the Magic, beat the Celtics, it's like they ain't beating just bullshit out here. It's teams that come out here with some effort. Like the Thunder, I know that they was doing, SGA probably was out that game. But it's like, even though they blowing these teams, these are defensive principled teams. That is like, if you're blowing them out, the only way to blow them out is to hit a bunch of fucking threes. So it's like they shoot the 3 enough to make it dangerous. I don't know. Those type of teams, you get in the playoffs, it's hit or miss, but they have the confidence that's kind of fucking scary. It really is, because nobody respected the OKC Thunder. I remember them memeing them in the beginning of the year last year, saying how soft they was, and though they was good, they soft, you know what I'm saying? They was talking about all the dancing on TikTok and everything, and then it's like when they get to cooking y'all ass up in the playoffs and shit, you got to put some respect on their name. Now everybody got the big eyes when they come in town, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Hornets and what they doing. Let's see what y'all boys do in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? We kind of took a break from y'all, and we're going to talk about OKC Thunder, but we had a lot to talk about with the guys in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Them guys in Detroit had a whole lot going on, so we didn't want to get away from y'all. It just, they had a lot going on that we had to talk about. The Oklahoma City Thunder, since SGA's return, have won 5 in a row, including wins over the Nuggets and the Knicks, and that Nuggets win seemed a little personal. Now that SGA is back, is there any stopping the Thunder when sitting out for a short-term injury like SGA did? Can that opportunity be good heading into the playoffs? I feel like it was great that SGA sat out and they got to see what they were made of without him. Now, I know that they were just holding down the fort, but to know that the OKC Thunder can still play the right way and play that way, and then find a way to win down the stretch was impressive. And they did it sometimes without Jalen Williams, which I've been talking about over and over. If he's not healthy, that scares me. But SGA doesn't seem scared. So I'm excited for the Oklahoma City Thunder. I think they are still the problem childs of the NBA. There are a lot of other exciting teams out there, but we do not talk about it enough. They are the reason and the DNA behind all these teams having to be deeper when we start talking about making a run in the playoffs. You have to have a bench. You have to have a second unit that is willing to deal with all these guys coming off the bench for OKC. I'm not even going to go into the list because we actually need to go into my boy Lou Dort real quick, but we'll get to that. So we're going to get to their bench. But those guys do an incredible job of saying we're not only going to keep the train on the tracks, but we're going to try and give us a 6-point swing, some sort of swing that can give our starters a little bit more room to step on the gas, knowing that if you give SGA any type of a cushion, when you talk about a walk-off bucket, you talk about somebody putting people to sleep at the end of the game. I've watched them do it time and time again. I'm actually kind of nervous. If I want the other team to win, I'm nervous if SGA has the ball at the end of the game because I know he's going to get to his spot, and there's nothing we could really do but sit here and wonder, is he going to make the shot? So hats off to them. They've been doing an incredible job since SGA got back. I think they are definitely still at the top of the list for the West. Before we continue, we just want to give a shout out to our partners, Legends. Make sure you tap in with Legends. Whether you're a fan of basketball, baseball, or any sport you could think of, add a little excitement to the game. All first-time users receive a 100% match worth up to $100. Make sure you use the promo code SHUMP. And remember, that's Legends with a Z. Oh, yeah. It is time for the second quarter, and as we discussed last week and promised, we want to highlight two of the league's most controversial players.
Give him a little knee, a punch. Knee to knee.
I hate that
Swinging
one.
his leg in there.
Man, I hate that one.
I don't know if he meant to do that one.
So you think sometimes he's just reckless?
I don't know, man. That's real convenient. That's real convenient. And a lot of this stuff, it's like, man, these aren't even basketball situations. Like, forget a basketball play.
Yeah, those ain't intentional. That's
Sticks his
crazy.
leg out there.
That one was crazy.
That little pull.
That's gross.
Right hand again.
That's crazy.
Foot. Kicks his. We saw this one.
Yeah.
Right foot.
I ain't gonna lie, Lou. Couple of those didn't look that bad to me, Lou. But you gotta chill out, brother. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta chill out, brother. We like your game. All the tripping people when you shoot threes, chill out. All the reckless behavior, let's chill out a little bit. Let's play these playoffs clean. I don't want to have no more highlights for you in this department, man. Let's get the threes up. Let's get the defensive stops up. Let me get, you know what I'm saying, two-hand contests. You know what I'm saying? Rule of verticality. You know what I'm saying? Let me get chest to chest. Body to body. That's what I want. I want nice, clean girls.
Ahrii doesn't look convinced.
No.
He doesn't look convinced.
I like his little spiel about it, his little rundown. But at the same time, what I wonder with Lou Dort is, does he think about this stuff beforehand? Is there some type of thought process that goes into the mentality of Lou Dort? Because what the fuck? Like, how many times are you gonna find yourself under the defensive player with your leg out, knowing that he's unprotected? Like, we just saw more than a handful of situations where it's like, this is clearly a breeding ground for a really bad injury or mistake, and it's this dude. Like, you the common denominator. It's nobody else. How do you gauge something like that before and after you do something reckless?
How tall is Lou Dort?
He about
What, he about
6'4",
6'2"?
right? 6'3"? Yeah.
Everybody in the league about 6'5" to 6'9". He just trying to get a contest. He just trying to get a contest, man. He trying to get up on there, take your airspace, but he got little arms. He don't have long arms.
Right, but I'm saying, so you injuring other people because of your lack of
Meaning the
attributes?
injury,
Like,
that's what I'm
that don't
saying.
make
He
a lot of
just
sense.
give a fuck.
It's also not cool.
He give a fuck a little bit too much, but I ain't gonna lie. A couple of the moves that he do, like the laying on the floor, tripping people, and you know the extra
That's dirty.
little.
That's filthy dirty.
Yeah, I don't do that. Run his opposition though.
Little left foot kick out on the floor. Just another foot.
Why?
How this man still got a job, bro?
Oh no, he been hooping this
Against
year.
the Bulls, against Caruso.
See, like,
pulls
what's
him
that,
a little bit.
man? Yeah, what's that?
Honestly, I'd have got called for that foul too. I didn't think that one was dirty. He tried to snatch that bitch with the other hand.
What? What about that?
He was gonna power through
Look at
that.
Trae Young.
That's dirty. Look at him. That's dirty. And he tried to throw him. He tried to jump on him too. Like, come on, man.
He ain't never threw me like that when I was backpedaling, so I don't know, man. I don't know, man. He ain't throw me like that. That was crazy. You can't be letting no grown man grab you and just throw you like that. Yeah, that's crazy. I wouldn't let no man.
Right, but what you supposed to do if he doing it? You
No,
know,
I
if
gotta
he doing
get
all that
ejected.
stuff on
I
the
gotta
sneak.
get
Like, that's
ejected.
where it's fucked up.
I gotta get ejected. I told you when Buddy ass did me like that, it was just playoffs, and everybody ran up to me with the soft voice, like, no, calm down, Shump, come on, lock in, playoffs, lock in. We can't have that right now, Shump, come on, we so close. We're so close. That's what was being said to me. So I was like, all right, cool. Y'all can give me the ball. They gave it to me the next couple of possessions. I'm like, all right, cool. I ain't tripping then. I'll let it go. But I thought they was finna sit me. If they'd have sat me in the corner, if I'd have been playing corner man Willis, what will Nick Young say? Corner man? Like, if I was on the corner, if I was a corner nigga, oh, man, I'd have got ejected so quick. I'd have called Melo and made him pay my fine, too. So, Melo used to pay my technicals for me every once in a while. Shout out my vet, Melo, man. It is halftime, so let's see what we have for today's entertainment. Rob John. Oh, they do like the free string yo-yo shit. Right.
Wait,
That's
when did
fire.
they get rid of the second yo-yo thing?
When they turned around and Buddy did the little flip roll.
Did he catch it? What did he do? Did you see him? It
I
just
don't know.
disappeared. It
I
just
don't know
wasn't
what he
involved
did
no
with
more,
it.
huh?
I don't know who he is, man. I don't know what he does.
I don't know
man.
what he does. Yeah, no, that was cold though.
I ain't gonna lie, that was cold
cold.
as hell. Shout out to the Spyros brothers. Yeah. Hey, man, remember, if you want to see your performance on our halftime show, make sure you go and tag us on one of our Instagrams. That's either at Iman Shumpert, at Ahrii Shumpert, or at the Shump Street Pod. We're going to check it out. We're going to play it on our halftime show. But if it's bad, we will laugh. I'm just warning you. I'm just saying what it is and what it ain't. Now, it is now the third quarter, and today we are checking out what our production team has seen around the NBA and around the goddamn internet, even though it's Ramadan and I can't see it. What we got today, Rob John?
I've been so impressed by you, how you've been able to reinvent yourself. You're one of the best perimeter guard defenders in the league. You change games with your high energy. What is it that you could say to young kids out there who go to situations that might be tough? You were a top pick, man, and were able to get low, and then now look where you're at now. What's something you could say to attribute to your success now in the league?
I mean, the first thing I want to credit God. You know, without God and Jesus in my life, none of this would be possible. They're my support system at home. But honestly, you know, the league is filled with so much talent. And, you know, guys coming from college, guys coming from overseas, sometimes your trajectory just goes a little different as mine. And you got to play a role. And, you know, I found my niche in the game, and it's being a defensive player, but more importantly, being a connector. I tell people this all the time. There's three things that get you to be in the league. One, be good. Two, be a great teammate. And three, be available.
Hey, man, that's great advice, especially that available part. You got to be available to play. You have to be healthy, and that comes from putting in work on your body, making sure you are always in that weight room, because it is a beating on your body to go through 82 games and then playoffs. So I'm telling you, make sure you are in that weight room. Make sure there is ice, cold tub, some sort of treatment and recovery process for you after every workout and after every game.
You know, a lot of people talk about that during the season, like being ready and staying ready and even being available. But I really feel like in seeing you play, it's really difficult to do on a nightly basis, like to be ready, especially if you're a key player or you're a high usage player. They ask a lot of you, and it's pretty hard to do, like to do that and still fulfill a role and try to find a new understanding like Kris Dunn did, where he's had to turn himself into a different player or he didn't expect to be when he got drafted. So shout out to him. And yeah, that's good advice, man. I really think that's true what he was talking about.
Yeah, he was the 5th pick in his draft, which is pretty crazy to think
he
about.
came in, he was supposed to be some shit. I ain't gonna lie. I remember.
Did we pick him? The Bulls, right? I want to say we picked him. The Bulls did.
I don't think so.
Kris Dunn? I believe so, right?
He played his rookie year in Minnesota, but it might have been a trade. Next thing, Coach of the Year odds. So they have the top 5 candidates or top 4 candidates from ordered from most likely to win to least likely. JB Bickerstaff is number 1 for the Pistons. Joe Mazzulla for the Celtics 2nd. Mitch Johnson for the Spurs 3rd. Charles Lee for the Hornets.
Joe Mazzulla is getting outshined right now because JB Bickerstaff got the Pistons believing that Cade Cunningham will save Detroit from all playoff woes that ever existed. But make no mistake, Joe Mazzulla is doing his thing thizzle over there in Boston with JB leading the charge. And now getting JT back, it's been a very interesting season. I feel like he's got all the criteria to meet Coach of the Year. It's just hard to outdo the best record in the NBA.
You went for the obvious, the Joe Mazzulla.
I mean, it ain't just obvious shit. I don't think the Spurs coach and the Hornets coach have done enough to meet the criteria.
No, I'm agreeing with you when I say that. No, I think it is obvious and clear cut. And I think Joe Mazzulla, it's going to be a hot take, but I think he's our new different look Greg Popovich. I feel like he's going to win like this for a long time, no matter who he's playing with, who he drafts, who they bring in.
It's going to become plug and play.
A system. There you go. Yeah, it's going to become a real system just because it's so effective and it's so effective so quickly. Him and Ime Udoka, both their systems are effective damn near immediately when they get there. Like, depending on when they get there, like they might be effective in the summer or in summer camp. So it's just like I really feel like that system is here to stay. And as long as he's coaching it, it seems like it works with any player who's like you said, plugged in. So
Okay, Ahrii with the hot take.
Joe Mazzulla.
Ahrii with the hot take.
It's not that hot.
The high
It ain't
hand.
that hot. With the high hands. Watch me get it up here, and then they get in the comments and flame it. Like Joe, like no. They like no.
As long as we ain't got the live chat, like Jeff Teague them got the live chat, man. That live chat will kill you. You can't get, Instagram comments is different than the live chat. Live chat, they get on your ass immediately. Rookie ladder. Let's go, Rob John.
All right, so the NBA Rookie of the Year race is turning out to be a two-man race with some people having Knueppel, fellow Duke teammate of Cooper Flagg. Basically, a lot of people have Con at giving him the edge, team success and all that, and the stats are very good, at least comparable. Do you think Con takes it or Cooper?
Well, I'll say this. Having have come from the courtrooms this last couple of years, when you're proving your point, a lot of times you got to reference an old case. Okay? LeBron won over Melo. That's all I'm saying. Bron won over Melo. We was all confused. Melo in the playoffs. Melo doing this, Melo doing that. I think Cooper wins. Just because we know what Cooper is and we know what it's going to be. But if the con man wins, Melo, you got snubbed. I would like to bring up the NBA versus Carmelo Anthony in my argument. Flag for the win.
You know a lot about how the court system works, I see. Spent a lot of time.
If you shoot it better from three, dog, they'll get your name up there. But I ain't gonna lie, Con is shooting the shit out the ball. He ain't never gonna shoot it like Con. So that's fucked up.
Yeah, I really feel like in this situation, though, it usually shouldn't, but the overall team success should have a little bit to do with this.
You was a Carmelo
especially because
guy,
they're both so. I know. No. I know. And I did lean more towards his style of play versus LeBron, especially in the beginning. But that's different.
But yeah, I don't know why you did that. But
No, because I was a Melo fan, though. I was a real Melo fan.
You just hated him because
I didn't just like him once he got to the Nuggets either. It's
it was just the other side of that.
No, I didn't. That's the thing. I never really hated Melo. It was just, every time personally he'll do shit, but that was also before I realized, like, personally players do shit. Like, they don't personally want to stay in the city that they got drafted to the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, just separating the player from the person. Yeah. That's when it happened really with Melo, and I had no problem with it really. But in this situation with Con, man, it's hard not to look at the team success.
You didn't expect him to add on to the Nuggets. The Hornets that much. He is a really big part. I ain't gonna lie.
Especially and to be so effective too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he changes the dynamic of LaMelo coming off of a ball screen. Your tag man can't do what he normally does because you're not gonna leave Knueppel sitting there naked in the corner. You're not gonna do it. Like, I'm not leaving him bucket naked. No, thank you. No, thank you. He gets no naked.
Bucket naked. Yeah. No, but he's the perfect person for that. He's the perfect person for that situation just because he can shoot well and he can take it off the dribble.
And LaMelo go throw it to you off his foot, off the jumbotron, straight to Knueppel. I don't know why he be throwing. That nigga threw the ball through his shirt, smacked it around like hot sauce, tapped it over there. Shorty ass lacing that motherfucker up from about 40 feet. That shit is crazy. That's why I say I can't wait to watch them in the playoffs. It gets me
having fun.
Yeah, it gets me excited. They are an NBA street game breaker.
Yeah, they have fun.
They are a walking game breaker. That's what they are. And I think
walking game breaker.
Yeah, it puts people in the seats. It gets the people going. Martin and Malika,
you hear the guitar solo for the thing every time they play it.
Martin and Malika Andrews. Go ahead, Rob John.
I saw Martin at the Lakers-Knicks game. It's one of my favorite comedians and celebrities. I was just wondering, as a player, you could say no or you could deny it. Have you ever been like starstruck by anyone you saw like courtside at the Knicks, or any of your favorite celebrities ever see you play?
I was a big Shameless guy. Emmy Rossum
Really?
pulled up to the game, and I was like, I was like, D.E. But it was like, that show was just like crazy. Like, Fiona you know.
That's a deep cut.
I was
Shameless.
a big Shameless guy.
He lying. He
Shameless.
was excited as hell. He was excited as hell.
I did. I said, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, like, look at her. Oh, Emmy, what's happening? Fiona, what's good? You feel me? I was fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? And then who else? Denzel's always cool to see, even though like it become like you get used to it, but you don't really get used to it. And it's like, you know, Denzel's like a real basketball fan. So he not there like, oh, take a picture of me. He there like, man, I want to be impressed. So it's like, you want to put on a good show for him. Everybody else is just like, they be cool when they come to games, but it's like we kind of lock in and don't really pay them much mind. Honestly, it's underappreciated, but I used to get hyped when Stephen A was at a game. I used to like to play well knowing this motherfucker is finna talk about this shit all night. I am totally not playing bad this game. So it's like he kind of makes you want to play with a little bit more effort. So shout out to Stephen A. Mark Jackson's like that too. With Mark Jackson, Isaiah Thomas, those guys at the game, I always want to play well. Like when there's a really good guard announcing the game, like how they got Steve Nash now announcing games and shit, like I would be playing so hard. I do not want Steve Nash talking down on me. Like, nah, I got to play hard, play the right way. Dirk and them talking on live and shit. Melo and them talk. T-Mac now talking. Vince. I'll be like, yeah, nah, I got to lock in. I got to do something. But yeah, shout out to the Celebrity Rose with the Knicks, man. It was phenomenal. We put some great people in those seats. Great people.
Shout out to Spike Lee, too. Don't forget Spike.
Yeah, Spike my dog, though, but that's what I'm saying. I got spoiled because I got drafted to the Knicks, and then I went over there and played with Bron. So it's like I'm spoiled with celebrity.
Oh, no.
roles.
Yeah.
I'm spoiled. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm super spoiled. Like, I ain't gonna lie. They don't talk about it, but the Cavs celeb, bro, used to be lit. Naive, too. We used to be lit. Motherfuckers used to be making that trip to Cleveland, especially for the playoffs. There was a lot of randomoniums in Cleveland. Bunch of Randy Browns,
it was a different
Randy
stuff.
Jacksons,
There was
Randy Watson.
It was a difference though. Remember with Cleveland, it was kind of just, you know, craziness. You couldn't do or say shit to people. You couldn't even get around certain people because there was so much going on. In New York, there was enough going on to where you were interested, but you could get to everybody. I feel like in New York, everybody was touchable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everybody was accessible.
But New York is trying
You know
to
what
do
I'm saying?
that.
But I mean, like,
It's for the stars. Like, you don't get free tickets for nothing. You better be touchable. Huh. You don't get the free tickets for nothing. You
Yeah,
think
but
you
I
give
mean, like,
celebrity tickets for
but I
nothing?
mean, it's
Give
but-
out them daps. We need them autographs. Take
but
them
it's
pictures
inclusive.
with them
But I'm
kids.
just saying, it's
Sign
inclusive.
them basketballs. Yeah, we need that. They ain't giving out free tickets, nigga. They like, do your appearance. This is an appearance. You don't just get to go to the Knicks game. No. I learned that when I came back to the Knicks. When I came back with a suit on, I learned that. You got to earn your free tickets. You don't just get free tickets, man. Now, the people that pay for their tickets, everybody that, you know, season ticket, and all that, try and touch them. They'll tell you, don't touch me. They'll sit there like, Spike don't have to entertain nobody. He like, no, I pay for mine. Like, don't touch me. I don't want to talk. I want to watch the game. Like, I think that's raw though. I think that's raw though, man. Shout out to the Celebrity Row, man. My brother never wanted to sit in the Celebrity Row, man. This nigga used to sit up there. He used to like sitting so he could see. The man used to just be like, whatever about them other tickets. I guess it fuck up his court vision. He can't see the whole court. Niggas looked at the courtside tickets. Unless it was like front row on the opposite side of the bench where he could like watch the game. He like, man, it don't make no difference. Putting me behind the basket, can't see everything. Like, man, forget that. Put me up so I can see. My dad was like that too. My dad never wanted to sit front row.
You damn right. You
He
damn
wanted to
right.
see they like, fuck all that, don't care. Put me on this angle so I can see it all. I want to see a nigga grabbing it. Yeah, they want to see if you having conversations on the bench. They want to see it. Like, nope, he wasn't even locked in. Fuck him. Like, they want all that. So it's just funny as hell to see, Joe. That shit. Shout out to the Celebrity Rose, man. God, it make me miss going out there, man. Seeing them pretty women sitting in the front row. Go out there and hoist up a three as quick as you can. It is time for the Legends fourth quarter, where we like to look ahead at the best action of the NBA on this coming week. Ahrii, take us through.
Let's take a look again at the NBA schedule and the upcoming games. We pick your favorites, pick some winners, losers, and predict the best players and who might make the difference on any given night. Again, this is fourth quarter, and it's brought to you by Legends. That's Legends with a Z. Tuesday, Celtics at Spurs, Raptors at Rockets, and Timberwolves at Lakers.
Well, I'm going to go Spurs since Jaylen Brown just admitting niggas is better than him. I'm going to take the Spurs on this. And then after that, I'm going to take the Raptors because Scotty Barnes, I don't know why. I like his game more and more and more, and I don't get it. It reminds me a lot of the boy that played for the Lakers, Horton Tucker. I'm going to take the Raps over them. And then give me the Timberwolves. Ant-Man loved playing against Luka. He said he liked that matchup. So let's see it. Get the popcorn out. Let's see it. I want war. I want a bloody fucking war. Yeah. That's the highlight game Tuesday, though.
Wednesday, we got Rockets at Nuggets.
Give me the Rockets over the Nuggets, man. Give me the Rockets. I don't like the Nuggets seeing a lot of size. And that's what the Rockets provide. So I expect the Rockets to go out here and fare well on this road. Expect a big game out of KD and Jamal Murray because the Rockets have no fucking point guard.
And then you got Cavs at Magic.
All right, so give me the Cavs over the Magic.
Which player do you expect to have a big performance?
I mean, Spider Mitchell, you know. Evan Mobley been playing his ass off, and it's getting overshadowed because James Harden is with them now. But, yeah, he's been playing great.
He's their X factor. All right. Playoff futures. Legends has the Celtics now at the second most likely team to win the NBA championship this year at plus 600. The favorite is OKC at plus 135. The Nuggets are third most likely at plus 650. Do you agree with that these are the top three contenders for the NBA title?
Ooh, I think that the first two is right. I don't know about the Nuggies. I don't know about these Nuggies.
What is it? Injuries?
It's something. It's though they're good, they just don't seem
like themselves.
Yeah, it's just something's off. Like
I'm just imagining you walking in there and just putting your hands on the hips and everybody's
just scratching like
I don't know, something wrong. Y'all don't smell that? Something wrong.
You got a 4-man team in there? Nigga run fast with a helmet on. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
They don't even know who he is.
Oh, bro, like, who is this nigga, man? Who let him in? Like, don't worry about it. What's buddy name from earlier that tweeted at Melo? What's his name?
Drew Hanlen.
Drew put his foot in the door. That's how he got in. Fuck. He left his foot in the door. He let him in. That's why he tweeted that. Yeah, you gonna leave Melo alone, folks. Leave Melo alone, Lord. I'm gonna tell you that now. Melo off limits, dog. Y'all shoot at Melo, I'm shooting back. He left his foot in the door. Nigga ran past with a helmet. That's what you get.
Hold on. Was it a football helmet that had a basketball team on the side?
And when he go past me, I'm gonna slap a Bears sticker on his fucking helmet. Pow! Fuck wrong with him? What you doing in here? What are you doing in here?
So you said you do agree with OKC and the Celtics. You just don't agree with the Nuggets.
Throw Detroit in there.
I'm glad you said it because I was about to say it.
I wanted to put the Knicks in there because it's rightfully so out this bitch, but they don't understand that Detroit shit, and I'm scared for them.
I second that notion.
I don't know why they don't get it. They don't get it. They don't like it. The matchup is not favoring them. I don't want to see it.
Storylines to watch for this upcoming week. We got Celtics at Thunder on Thursday. How will Jayson Tatum look against the physical Thunder defense? And is this a potential NBA Finals preview?
Without a doubt, it is a finals preview because the Celtics could very much so come out of there. We're not talking about how scary it is that Jayson Tatum came back and played second fiddle. The fact that his mind could do that after having that quote.
I can't stress it enough, man. I'm just happy to be out here playing on the team with the guys, competing, making plays, making mistakes. Just happy to be out here.
I'm honored, Jayson Tatum, that you would come out there and keep it humble like that. We forget so much because we compare Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown because they're so good and low-key play the same position even though they both could flex 2-3. We have tried to see who's Batman for so long that we don't really give them enough credit for they might just like playing together. How about anybody ever thought of that? They might just like hanging out. One's dark-skinned, one's light-skinned.
Race relations matter.
Yeah, one wear black Air Force Ones, one wear white ones. You know what I'm saying? Like,
who wears the black Air Force Ones?
Jaylen Brown. The fuck?
Right, but Jaylen Brown he don't
and he don't keep them clean.
He don't give me black Air Force One energy.
Yes, he is. He's a murderer. What are you talking about?
Right, but he's smart. He's real, methodical.
No, Jayson Tatum white collar though. He white collar crime, so he could shoot the three. He could murder you from the 3-point line and not get in trouble for it. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what to do with it. JB, he did it. He kick him out.
This sounds a lot of colorism in this commentary.
Hey, that's cool. Hey, I'm just saying, like, JB though.
He should be ashamed of himself off the tail end of Black History Month, and we just lost Jesse Jackson. We just lost him.
JB wear the black Air Force Ones, and JT wear the white ones. It's just JT wear a new pair of white ones every day. JB like his to get worn in. You see what I'm saying? He like his because he been doing shit all year, doing shit.
What you just said was AKA stay in your place, nigga. That's what that means.
Hey, no, we need more. Hey, I love an assassin and a murderer on the same team. I love it.
But you don't say we need more assassins and murderers. That's the point.
Yeah, okay. We need more black Air Force Ones. More black Air Force Ones, okay? Let's pass them out. Let's pass them out around the league. Anybody that want to wear black Air Force Ones, you step right up. We have a place for you in this league. How would Jayson Tatum look?
The second you tie him up aggressively, it's a no-go. Like, we
don't choke him. Don't choke him.
We got to sit you down if you do it.
Yeah, you don't even got to lace them all the way to the top. Don't do that. But, you know what I'm saying? You can wear them, though, especially if you're going to spray them black. You seen the people that make them extra black?
Yeah.
Love that. You can do that. But I think Jayson Tatum does fare well against the Oklahoma City Thunder defense, and I'm going to tell you why. One, he's going to be playing off ball, and the Oklahoma City Thunder are an extremely principled team. So as long as they can get penetration, which Pritchard does a great job of, Jaylen Brown does a great job of, they do a great job of putting their head down, attacking closeouts. There's no second fiddle with the ball. Every time there's an available pass, it gets made, and that is a testament to Joe Mazzulla. But I think Jayson Tatum is going to get all the swings he wants. He's going to get a lot of straight line drives, and that's because I think OKC Thunder is very principled. You'll see a lot of rotations, but you will see them doing these rotations and saying, out of everybody on this court, let's try the guy that hasn't played a lot of games this season. Let's try the guy that's trying to get his rhythm. Let's make him feel like he needs to be extra aggressive while we throw everything at him. So this will actually be a great tester game for Jayson Tatum. Well, this was another episode of Shump Street. Remember to go check out Legends, and that's Legends with a Z. You need to use code SHUMP and go tell my picks for the featured NBA games this week. Now, thanks for hanging with us. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share wherever you listen to your podcast. Now, until next time, peace.